home
But
life,
who's to
and
say
they're
we
not
want
beautiful.
kids? Who's to say we want
That's right.
marriage? Who's to say we want the high? I mean, we should want whatever we want, but it should look like what we want it to look like.
So is it possible for women to actually have it all?
OMG, I gotta take this. So I think the first thing is we have to define what, I'm air quoting, what having it all means.
Right.
I don't know if you ladies read the article in The Atlantic last year about Anne-Marie Slaughter.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yep.
The article was called Why Women Still Can't Have It All. And in the article, she defined having it all as a high-powered job. She worked in Washington, 2 children, and a husband.
I have it all. I have it all.
But here's the deal. Here's the deal. And I agreed with her position that in her position she couldn't have it all. What I disagreed with was that that was the definition of having it all.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think having it all is a airbrushed and overbearing concept, and I would agree. I think there's millions of women thinking that they are to blame if they don't
There's something lacking.
Yeah, rise to the top of the corporate ladder as fast as men. If they don't have the family, if they don't have the active home
But
life,
who's to
and
say
if
we
they're not
want
beautiful.
kids? Who's to say we want
Right.
marriage? Who's to say we want the high? I mean, we should want whatever we want, but it should look like what we want it to look like.
I have a client. And I think this is a wonderful example of what we're talking about. She was struggling. She's married to a very wealthy man, and she's from Mexico. And she was going to all these seminars and workshops and trying to figure out a career, because all these women are having careers and being successful. And what she came to terms with is that, she's like, I don't think I want to. I really like just being a wife.
Right.
And there was
And she
nothing
has
wrong
that
with
luxury.
it.
For her, that's
for her.
Enjoy it.
There are so many women that feel like you're a traitor to our generation if you're not out there trying to be CEO.
Enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Create the vision of what you want. And so I wrote a rebuttal to this, and it was actually on YourTango.
That was good.
And I said, we need to broaden the definition, because when I was single, I had it all. And when I was dating my husband, I had it all. And when I got married, I had it all. And then when we started taking care of my niece, I was like, I have too much.
And you know what? And so does the pressure to have it all change as you get older? Like, is it different at 30 versus 40 versus 50?
I think the definition of having it all changes in each time that after divorce, having it all is different than when you're in your 20.
Yeah, it's a different landscape.
So here's the thing, I find, so when I help people deconstruct what happened in their marriage, right, what went wrong, often it's that pursuit of having it all that got them in the wrong marriage in the first place, right? We're supposed to get married, supposed to have a husband, we're supposed to have children, we're supposed to we're supposed to have what it's supposed to look like. We're all making that up. But the truth of there is here, I say to people, and I would say it here too, there's no finish line. Right? If we consider any given moment in our life the starting gate, then that's where it is. I know for myself, I can safely say that trying to get to that finish line did not serve me, and it led me to my divorce, which became the beginning.
I think there is a legitimate pressure on some level to have it all at 38 when you want a baby.
Ooh,
the baby. Let's talk about that. I think there's absolutely that biological clock is ticking, and we feel something like it's almost out of body.
Can I say I've never wanted kids? And my biological clock started ticking at 38. It was physical. And I had to pay attention every month during ovulation. I was like,
do I want to or not?
Like,
Right.
no, I'd be walking and there'd be like a woman pushing a stroller, and I'm like, baby, oh, wait, calm down, calm down. You don't want, because it was physical. My body was like, you need your man to hit it right now.
There's this maternal imperative, we're drawn to it. Yeah.
I think it's because there's a finish line. I do. I think that need to produce comes because it's going to stop.
I do too, and that's why it got different at 38. I noticed it physically different.
Okay, so we've defined that women feel this pressure at all these different times in their lives. When clients come to you and they're dealing with it, how do you help them? You want to start?
I ask them how do they want to feel in their life, both on a daily basis and over the course of time.
I ask them to create a vision. What's the vision of the life that would excite you? Not somebody else's vision, not the vision of what you used to have if that's no longer available. Create a vision that you can get on board with so you can take steps every day to get there.
Yeah. What are you passionate about, and who's on your team?
Nice question.
Yeah.
That's good. I do an exercise with people, and I have them kind of look at all the various things in their life, and I have them put a percentage to
Yeah.
them. You know, how much of your life is dedicated to your profession? How much of your life is dedicated to love? You know, and when it's
And
more
do
even,
you want it?
And do you want it? And when it's more
comparing it.
evenly distributed, the more relaxed a person is, and more balanced. I know you hate the word. Sorry. I use compartmentalize.
Equilibrium,
Yeah.
harmony.
Harmony.
Yeah.
It is.
Very good. So the pressure doesn't go away. I mean, it sounds like
Yeah.
no matter what our age is, what we do, it sounds like we have to keep our pressure in check. Recognize there's a finish line. Recognize we're responsible for feeling that pressure and that anxiety, and it's our job to deal with it. And I suppose if you need help, seek someone out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Surrender.
Call us.
Cheers.
Cheers.